If you live on this planet more than like 3 years, you obviously know that not two people agree on anything. Everything is a debate. Everything is a quarrel. Everything is a whole debacle just to agree on anything. Think about America. They have Democrats, Republicans, and just like thinking of anything with plans. It's never the same two people want the same thing. But there's one thing that everyone agrees with is that they don't like how Chris Tyson from MrBeast came out as trans. And I know, this came out weeks ago. I'm late to the party, but even the people who are late to the party still bring the six pack of beer, and they still share with the class, and it's all fine and dandy. I was making this video like days, maybe weeks ago, but I got sick, so that's why I'm here doing it now. And I still see a lot of new material that can be covered on it. And no, I'm not being like, oh, you're making a profit on it, because, newsflash, don't make money on YouTube. And there's a lot of videos that could be profitable and interesting, but no, I don't make money at all, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, I just do it kind of for the fans. But, yeah. Anyways, so everyone knows that a few weeks ago, Chris Tyson from MrBeast, we all know him as Chris, came out as trans, saying he's getting hormone replacement treatment or treatment therapy. I don't fucking know, but anyways, HRT. It's what I know it's called. And when the first thing when I saw that, I saw that tweet, I was like, huh. Hey Siri, what is HRT? I didn't know what I'm an idiot when it comes to anything like trans and all that, because I just don't understand that. I don't follow it because I'm not trans, so I don't follow that ever. So yeah, just if you ask me about like, oh, for replacement therapy, well, it's because it was HRT. It wasn't like it was just the acronym. It wasn't the even the hormonal replacement treatment, whatever. So I was completely stupid on that. But when this information came out and Chris told everybody, everyone, and I mean everyone, on this godforsaken planet just completely lost their shit. No one on this earth, except for like a couple people who were outcasted from the lunch table, were supportive of this decision. Even in MrBeast's newest videos, it could be on a different channel, Instagram, anything, even Twitter, yeah, obviously Twitter, it's not going to be supportive any way, shape, or form with Chris. And even if Chris is not even in the video, there will still be hatred of Chris. They will have a support for MrBeast. Obviously, the MrBeast videos are still awesome. But Chris, they will still have some feelings and anger towards that for some reason. Even though it doesn't matter to them, I myself don't really care because, again, if MrBeast videos are still pumping out pretty solidly and then they're all friends still, I guess it's okay. But the thing is, this all sparked because years ago, Carl joined the group, and then Carl was like a more feminine kind of guy, and people didn't like that to begin with. It was like kind of I like him because he was unfunny, but that's a little different story. He was like a feminine kind of guy, and so then like Chris like started hanging out with a lot. He was like a best friend, and then he started becoming that kind of feminine guy, painting his nails. Started with that. And then he like shaved his face. He had no like big facial hair at all. And then now he still doesn't. And then he has long hair now. And he just dresses like a girl. Has a hormone replacement treatment. So all that has sprung out. And people say it's a thing called the Carl effect, which the Carl effect is turning these strong men into the weaker guys in the group. So, and I have seen, and I'm not even kidding, so much, and I mean so much love for Chandler. It's like actually just like kind of sad, like actually sad. I remember I was looking at Chandler's Instagram just like for fun. I was like looking at like one of his news posts, and I seen that the comments. I scrolled the comments like, "You are the real true winner. You have lost so many challenges, but you won in the overall in the real world. You won in life. Congratulations. You are the true winner. You made it. You made it this far. You know, it's like an ending to a game. It has like a long series to it. So like, the creator made like 10 games of that game, and then ended it off and not making games ever again. It's like the FNAF ending, FNAF 6 has like, hi, I made game, like thank you for supporting the games all these years, or like the Henry Stickmin ending when the complete the mission, how it had like the little end at the end with the box, the post-up box where Henry Stickmin received the post-up box in the prison, had like a little like savvy sweet ending. It's like that, but it's because people are just like transphobic. It's literally just that. And I'm not gonna come out here and say I'm supporting the trans, because again, I don't care. Like, but it's just how sad people would like just say anything, do anything, just for not have trans anywhere. It's honestly baffling. I think, in my opinion, and it's coming from me, 17-year-old. But, anyways, it's because people thought Chris was the manliest man on the group. When it started out with like MrBeast, Chris, and then like Jake and Marcus and Tyler and obviously Garrett and Chandler too. Don't forget Chandler. And they were like some like they were the boys. Like they were the people thought that they were manly men, boys. But then we got now we have Chris, MrBeast, Chandler still, and then we have Carl and Nolan. And people think Carl is really feminine. MrBeast is fine. Chris is obviously now trans, and Chandler is the only true man. I guess they don't really care for Nolan, but because he's not really the main, like he's a main guy, but not like he's the news, so people don't really care for him. But like, so he's like the really true one. Chandler's the real guy, and MrBeast is not because he's endorsing this, I guess. Chandler's the real true one. Like people like praising Chandler and happy for Chandler because he's the only guy left, which again, sad. Actually sad. Just saying that. Like, he's the only true guy left because he's not trans. He's just straight and, just masculine. That's the word I'm looking for. Which is, again, just sad. And plus, things that I have questions for, though, I do have questions for, is that what kind of sparked this? Because Chris had a wife. Chris had a kid. So he obviously was straight. Definitely was. He was a family man. All that makes sense. What happened? What made him turn to a girl? And then made him like a mother figure instead of a father figure. Like, what happened? Still that little child. I don't know about the wife, how he gets to take care of the child. Maybe it's like a split way. And I'm probably never going to get that answer because it's like, again, private stuff. But it's just a question I guess kind of had if maybe it would ever be answered thrown out there in the abyss. But yeah. Also, I've seen like, again, comments on MrBeast videos. I watched a MrBeast Reacts video today because I was bored going through YouTube, and I saw it was like Chris was on the thumbnail, and I'm like, okay, it's from 2 days ago, so he's still there, and Chandler was in the video, and every comment was just complimenting Chandler, like after like the bare minimum. They're complimenting his hat, his beard, his shirt, like what the fuck? Why? It's because they're trying to like hate on Chris. Because no come talking about Chris at all. Except for like some of them were like saying like they didn't like Chris at all. Why he changed? They're upset. Like they were actually like they look physically upset. You know how like say like if I became trans or gay or something like that, my parents would be like my parents would be like sad or something like that. Like if they were like visually sad. You know, like think of sadness. Like, they are actually just physically sadness because someone they don't know, but as a big figure in the YouTube community, became trans. Like, it's so sad. Again, again, don't have a say, so if it happens, it happens. But people just, like, think they have a say in life. And I see so many videos of, like, before and after a MrBeast crew because of this, because sparked this. How they have like the boys, a manly band, and like sadness. How like they want men to be strong and stuff like that. That's why I think it's called they spark sigmas. Opinion don't like sigmas either. Again, like you think I'm like, oh, you're just a weak man, bro. You're trans, blah 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 blah. And go the political blah blah blah. I don't care unless it's like it's getting like a little bar too far. Like again, you don't like it, but just don't like post about it, rant about it. Don't like keep showing your emotion about it. It's not helping anybody from doing anything. It's like a fucking nothing burger where you just like plopping on the table and smashing people's faces instead of like actually having something interesting to say. Again, I don't care. Like I have like a burger right here, but I can spread it with other people, but it's not gonna do anything. It's like spreading useless bullshit. It doesn't mean anything. It's like saying I'm wearing green socks right now. Like who cares? Like who cares actually? Also, another thing I wanted to mention is that wait, what I mentioned it was I see it's just a lot of these freaking videos. It's just sad, honestly. It's crazy how like this because Chris came like it's not even MrBeast. It's Chris. And he's getting this so much shit for it. I'm like smiling because like it's not funny, but it's like wow, it's such a joke, you know, how people are just like weird like that. It's not. I feel like people would be more upset that Chris came out trans than their own like son, daughter, family member. Like they wouldn't care. Like oh, you're trans, okay, but Chris is like. Oh no! But yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Obviously, this be beaten to the ground. Probably make another video on this because, again, it's just something I want to point out. Because honestly, it's been beaten to the ground to death. Everyone knows about this, but I feel like it's hitting the too far mark. You know, it's going like the step above like Jersey Mike's. So yeah, so that's about it. See ya.